Hi coach, thanks for joining me again. In the previous video, we gave you a lot of information about the important role that fun plays in sport. Actually, the sense of elation we get from playing tends to be the main reason why most of us do sport. As you know, fun can't be taken for granted. It does not always show up in sport. The good news is that as a coach, you can really stimulate and create it. It depends on the choices you make. Can you see the importance of all the little decisions that you have up to now made on gut feeling and intuition? These little things make or break the pedagogical environment. Realizing that is a big step. So, well done. Your pedagogical choices are also expressed in the types of goals you choose for your participants and the kind of feedback you provide for them. This section will help you understand the role goal setting and feedback play in developing a sound pedagogical climate. These two elements can have gigantic impact on what children make out of sport and are very powerful learning tools. Again, we are very lucky that Professor Nicolette van Veldhoven is going to give us a helping hand. She explains this better than anyone I know. It's back to Nicolette.
The next thing that I wanted to talk to you about, I've read in your work that you always emphasize a lot the idea of the impact we can make on the children and on the experience of sport through appropriate feedback and appropriate goal setting. So I wonder if you could really give us a little bit of a whistle-stop tour of your ideas around goal setting and feedback.
Well, if you look at sports, the main goal for a coach is mostly winning. They set it on the competition or on the game. It's the part that they want to win, and it's a short-term goal. What we want is a long-term goal. So you can win, of course, it's sports, and you have competition, and it's good. So you are working your way. But in working with children, the goals are not only on the winning part, they are on the development of the children. So your main goals are the development of the children, physically, motor skills development, so you can be better in sports techniques, but it's also psychologically and socially. So there's the holistic part again, within the goal setting. It's the whole child, and the goals reach the whole child.
Yes.
And it's a long-term process, because development is a long-term process, and it's not, now we win tomorrow, and therefore you all sit next on the bench, and you play because I want to win, then you lose half of children. So the goals should be for all children, not only for the best or the talented ones.
Yeah. And finally, really give us a little bit of a few ideas around the feedback. What kind of feedback should we be providing as a coach working with younger children?
Well, that's related to the pedagogical climate, and you see, you have to be caring, you have to be motivating, you have to be safe. Then, as a coach, the feedback is including within this framework, and it's set on the process. So you say, well, that's a good jump, maybe you should lift your arm. Instead of, well, the jump was not that good,
yes,
do it again. So you give attention to the way you make the feedback that helps the process of the child, not the result. So you don't say it's a good or a bad jump. You can use that, but then you give an attention to do something better. Or it was already a good jump, but next time try this and this. Or you said, well, we did a good playing, but the goal this time was working together, so you have to pay attention to work together. So you have also, in the feedback, you pay attention not only to the technical part, but you also pay attention to the social part in working together, or in the psychological part, or that you say to a child, well, I see you don't have a drive today. What's that about?
Yeah.
Can you be better today, or is it an off day? Well, can happen, but then we go on. And then the next time you say, well, can we go start again? And do it. So you be enthusiastic, keep to the child and ask them, how are you? So in this way, the feedback is helping the child to grow.
Yes. So feedback is process-based, is positive, and is holistic. Those are the
Exactly.
three key elements that you've highlighted there.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nicolette. Okay, so what do you make of that? Hopefully, you now have a much better sense of how to set appropriate goals and provide great feedback for children. Before we go on to the next video, please have a look at the study guide. There will be an activity there for you to apply this to your own coaching practice. Thanks again for watching, and until the next video.